point of RNG is simple. I have a list of retro consoles and a giant library of games. I put the list of consoles into random.org, then have Launchbox randomly select from the list of games I have for that console. When I have a game selected, we'll look up a bit about the game, then jump right into it. Alright, today's random console is the PlayStation 1. Alright, Launchbox, select me a random game, please. Today's random game is Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve is an action role-playing survival horror video game. Seriously? That's a lot of genres. Developed by Square, now Square Enix, in 1998. The game is a sequel to the novel Parasite Eve, written by Hideaki Sena. It is the first game in the Parasite Eve series. The game follows New York police officer Aya Bray as she attempts to stop the creation of a creature that will destroy the human race. It was Square Enix's first M-rated game and the first major American and Japanese game development collaboration. The game has received good reviews and was followed by 2 sequels on the PS1 and the PSP. Alrighty then, Parasite Eve. So this is a game that actually I've tried Let's Playing twice in the past already. I've tried playing this game. I'm going to skip the intro cutscene if I... Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and fast forward through it. I'll be right back. So yeah, not that this cutscene isn't beautiful looking. And I guess it's the intro cutscene, right? It wouldn't be too spoiler-ish. But with the RPGs on the Super Nintendo and the PS1, depending on the game it is, I kind of want to avoid some of the would-be spoilers. Not that the intro cutscene particularly is, but you know what I'm trying to say. That said, I've tried Let's Playing this game twice before. This was my second or third official LP that I ended up actually canceling. I did this very early on. No, it would have had to have been my third and my fourth. I tried this very early on, and then I tried this again later, and then for some reason that had to also get canceled, both for technical reasons. So it kind of sucks that that's what happened. But technical difficulties are a thing that apparently I'm not allowed to escape. Those kind of things happen to me on my channel quite often. How did you get ahead of me? The hell? What the hell? So this is not a blind game for me. This is a game that I've played. I've beaten in the past. And like I said, I tried Let's Playing it twice. And I've watched 2 Let's Plays of this, one of which I watched twice from my one of my favorite Let's Players, HC Bailey. So this is a game that I know very well. I never played it as a kid. I played it a little bit later on, so that's another reason why I want to skip the story. I've also seen it so many damn times, but I don't know what button's my fast forward button. Anyways, I forbid it. So yeah, the story in this game isn't like the greatest, but it's pretty damn good considering. And this here's a callback to when I did my LP. Booby lady! Booby lady! Yep. Okay, anyways. Okay, why is there audio issues? See, technical issues abound, and I don't even know why. So this game, I don't... it's hard for me to explain it. I also want to find... I'm not a big fan of like reading books. I generally just don't read books. I watch a lot of TV shows and movies and play a lot of video games, and I read a lot in the video games. But I'm not a huge fan of like just reading a book. But I kind of want to find the book that takes place before this game. If they've got it translated into English, and read it. I think that would be extremely fascinating. But yeah, damn. This game opens up like a million miles a second, and it just jumps straight into it. I thought he was on fire, but apparently not. This game still makes me laugh. But let's go back the other way. Let me show you as a little bit of a secret. I think I'm treating this one more of like an LP because I've played it and I've seen so much of it. Like, yeah, I think I'm treating this a little bit differently than I normally would. Wait, am I a little early? Oh, I'm early, but there are the burnt bodies out here. So it is a survival horror-ish RPG, action RPG. It's all turn-based, but you see here that we can have a weapon and armor and things like that. So you have your guns and you have clubs and, well, armor. All of which is like a normal RPG tropes, but with guns and a very different battling system. At the time, the only type of action RPG that was out, if it was even out at the time, was, the original Diablo. No, that definitely was out at the time. The original Diablo was pretty much one of the only action RPGs available. So this one came out, and it wasn't like a full action RPG a la Diablo, but it was very different compared to the norm. So yes, I am intentionally skipping parts of the story because I don't want to spoil this one too much in case I do decide to try the Let's Play a third time. Or if you guys want to play the game it's yourself. RPGs, I think, are a little bit different in the fact that when I'm going to do them for RNG, that either I'm going to have to end up spoiling the crap out of them, or I really don't want to spoil them at all. So it's going to be a little bit of a toss-up. Yeah, your body is getting hot. Feeling hot. Dun 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 dun. Also, I like how she's just actress. So yeah, it's a little bit of a paranormal as well. So this first battle, you just avoid her beams. You get in close and you fire your gun to do some damage. That little green area is your range. As long as whatever you're trying to shoot is in range, you're good to go. Also, if you couldn't tell, I am playing this on an emulator. I have the internal resolution jacked up a lot, as you can tell. This game is normally not this crisp. Well, a lot of PS1 games are not normally this crisp. But I'm trying to play around with optimal settings to try to crank up the settings internally. But I don't know. It could also be that I'm recording at 60 frames or 30 frames instead of 60 frames. That could potentially be it as well. So this game isn't too terribly long. It is 2 discs, but it's not. I think it's because there's a lot of cutscenes on it, to be quite honest. Like, if there's only 1 or 2 cutscenes, I think that this game actually might only take 1 disc instead of the 2 that it does take. It has a lot of cutscenes, and the game looks actually pretty good without all my internal resolution upgrades. I think I went backwards. Sort of. I don't know how that works, but whatever. So right here is Medicine 1. And apparently she might have gone down this hole. Yes, she's down there. Alright. Sounds like backups arrived. But, so let's go and talk to our backup. This is what I was trying to do a minute ago. Instead of seeing the burnt bodies down there. I'm trying to go to see backup. But I forgot how to... Did that get me off or did that get me backstage again? Okay, that got me off the stage. All right, let's go see them. So while we're doing this run back scene, I really like the music in this game. I like the writing in this game. I like the pacing. I like the RPG mechanics. I literally like everything about this game. I still haven't been able to play the second one, and I have the third one for PSP, but it's the third one is definitely different than the rest. Yeah, careful, guys. I'm a cop. Um, damn. So yeah, I really, 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 really like this game all around. I wouldn't call it. Yeah. By the way, he's giving us ammo. So. Wow, he's yeah, he literally gave us all his ammo. Um, yeah, so I think there are better games out there. So don't get me wrong. And when I say that this is one of my favorite games or that this game is extremely good, but for what it is really, really, really good. I bought this game for $20 used at a local game shop. And he likes to keep his games competitively priced to like eBay and GameStop, which is, and when I say competitively priced to eBay, I don't just mean he picks like the highest price. Like he actually picks prices that the games actually sell for, which is something that not a lot of places do. Like I'm afraid to go to Goodwill's website because they're competitively priced to quote unquote eBay, but I'm afraid that they just pick the biggest buy it nows and all that, and the people who are asking way too much money, scalpers or intentional resellers who are trying to make a quick buck off of it. I'm afraid to go to their website, for example. But him, I trust. He gives us a really good deal all the time. And that's a creepy kid. And when we first moved to town, or when she moved back up here and I moved with her up to town, we went into the store, and that was like one of the first games I bought was Parasite Eve because it was sitting there. I think it was actually for 25, but I got it for 20, and I don't regret that at all. This game is absolutely fantastic, and if you can pick it up, I think it might be on the PlayStation Network. I don't quite remember if it is or not, but if it is, I definitely say pick it up, or if you can get the physical copy, I definitely do that. This game, I think, is underrated, or that it used to be, but a lot of people like me are saying, oh, this game is underrated, and then so that's kind of elevated it to like a cult status thing. Oh, he's a cute little... What's wrong with the ratty? He was cute. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God, oh, no, oh, God, oh, no, oh, God, oh, no! No! Oh, dear God. If I saw that happen in real life, I would freak the fuck out. Holy shit. Okay. Looks like you guys have a rat problem. You've got a severe rat problem. And that's our first encounter of the game. I'm so sorry for the audio glitches. I should have tested this beforehand, but that's okay. We're almost done. I think it's pretty safe to say that I really like this game, and I recommend it to anybody who loves RPGs or horror games or games with decent stories. It is a gem on the PlayStation 1. It is an absolutely good game that you can play for a good 15 to 30 hours, and there's a new game plus at the end of the game that gives you like the Chrysler building. It's like a giant dungeon that you can do, and there's a lot of cool stuff, and there's a deep equipment system. It is legitimately a very good mashup of genres and of themes and genres that you normally wouldn't get. Horror, survival horror set in America, but it's a JRPG. That kind of doesn't happen too often. A JRPG set in America with horror tropes. I also like how I'm opening these, but in the mirror, none of them are opened. That's just creepy. So yes, please give this one a try. I normally don't like giving ratings on my show, but I'm seriously going to give this 10 out of 10 mitochondria. This is honestly a fine example of a JRPG on the PlayStation 1. Now, it may not be the best JRPG on the PlayStation 1 or the anything that came before it for that matter, but I personally think that it is one of the best, if not the best, in my personal opinion. So if you guys like this episode, please consider subscribing, thumbsing it up, and sending it to your friends. I would greatly appreciate it. Remember, I do these twice a week now, so if you like this, subscribe so that you can see these shows whenever they upload, and whenever my other shows upload. I do quite a few here on this channel. Remember, play more games, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.